and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Maybe not all ages, because you want to keep your young ones away from this. We are unboxing and trying out today Harry's razors. They're foaming shave gel. Just got this in the mail. I've never used them before. Have not been paid for this review. In fact, I paid $15 for this box. I did not get the recurring monthly subscription thing that they've got. But we're going to give it a shot. So, for $15, here's what I got. Here's the razor and the handle. First, now this came with 3 blades for $15. And as most of you guys know, for $15, 3 blades is not bad to start out, especially with everything that you get here. So, there we go. It has decent articulation, some decent flexibility in the blade there. Now it does have 5 blades. Kind of hard to see there, but 5 blades. I also got a rather decent size of their in-house shave gel, foaming shave gel, soothes and hydrates. We'll see if that works. And the extra blades, 2 extra blades. And one thing I also thought was kind of cool was this little protector thing. Pop it open. You can pop the razor right in there. It keeps it protected when you're traveling. Even just sitting in the bathroom keeps it protected. Now, I'm going to do my head today. You can tell I get a little bit of growth on my head. Just enough to where I feel like I want to shave it. And we're going to do my face. Should take just a few minutes now. Because of the way my sink is, I have to run the water. So I apologize if the water overpowers my voice. If I don't, the sink gets clogged up. Alright, let's read the directions here. Warm water, wet face, apply gel, lather well, circular motion. Don't put in your eyes, rinse if you do. Please don't eat it. So, there's got to be a story behind that. Why would they have to put that on the bottle unless somebody actually tried to put this in their mouth and eat it? But, anyway, let me give it a good shake just in case. Pop it out. The hell? Okay, there was a lot more came out than I was expecting. And it's actually comes out as a gel and it foams up pretty well. Now I've got a mirror over here behind my camera, so I may not look directly at the camera the whole time. Even the mirror's, I just took a shower, so the mirror's kind of fogged up a little bit. Alright, so we're going to do the face first. I'm not even going to put the gel on. I hate wasting this, but yeah, I don't really want to put the gel on my head yet. That first shot came out pretty quick because there was a little thing you had to click down that I was not expecting. So I ended up getting more gel than I wanted. Who cares? Just put the extra up here. And normally when I shave my head, I'm just going to tell you guys, normally when I shave my head, I do it in the shower. Because I can feel where I've missed, in the back. Now I'll tell you, this gel feels nice and thick. The foam lathers up really nice. You know, you give it a nice rub, and it lathers up really good. I'd say probably better than the Gillette Fusion gel that I've got, or the Edge gel. So you get a nice lather out of it, as you can tell. Alright, and again, I apologize for the running water. I know it's not good for the environment. I know it's not good for this video, but my sink will get clogged up. And none of us really want water all over my bathroom. And ladies, I'm not panning that camera down, but there ain't no clothes on down there. Alright, for my first shot, I can already tell you, this is getting pretty smooth with just the downstroke, with the grain. Now the true test for me of these blades is how well they actually rinse out in between each pull. Because if you keep getting hairs stuck in there, you're not going to get a very close shave. But so far, I'm impressed. And again, we're reviewing the Harry's. I think I got the Truman handle with just their regular blades. I think they've only got one set of blades right now on sale. But as far as it goes right now, I'm getting a really close shave with just the downstroke. And I will go back and go up, but just the downstroke is really, really close. Now, one thing I'm actually, maybe they could do a little work on. It's going to be hard for the camera to pick it up, but it's having a little bit of trouble, I think, rinsing out the, but if you keep rinsing it, it does come out. The hair that it shaves off. But it doesn't come out in the first shot. You got to rinse it a few times. At least for me. Alright, so we got all the downstrokes done. And yeah, I can still feel a little bit, but let's get that against the grain, which always goes a little bit quicker, at least for me, because there's not as much to work off. Alright, let's rinse that off first before we go back to that side. And I may be doing this completely wrong. My dad didn't really teach me how to shave. I just kind of taught myself. Self-taught man. And, when I was young, we didn't have YouTube. We didn't have, all these cool videos. The internet right at the side of your, the push of a finger. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. I would say at least comparable to the Gillette razors. At least comparable. Dry my hand off here a bit. So let's go for the head. Now this is the monster. This is the big test. So, and as you guys saw, I took it right from my face directly to my head. And I'll be damned if it's doing a phenomenal job. Now I will say on their packaging, on the little informational sheet that they sent, it did say that these blades are not intended for use on your head. But I've got a rather bumpy head, and this thing, it's doing the job so far. We'll see when I get around to the back. Normally I start in the back, but I'm doing the front this time because, hey, for video purposes, and one good thing I like, and we're going to try it out right here, is that little single blade up at the top. I don't think Dollar Shave Club offers that. But it makes it easier to get into these tight little spaces like around your ears. All right. So, we've got trying to find just the right angle to use that blade back there, that single blade. And it's hard to tell without really feeling and getting in there. Alright, now the real test for me is where I can't see it all. So, and I actually do this, I think, against the grain because it's easier for my arm. I know I should go down with the grain, but seems to be working great so far. Just pulled a ton of hair off. And where I did it, I don't feel any hair left. And admittedly, this is a brand new blade, never been used before. We'll see how they last, how long, you know, how many times I can get with doing my face and my head. And ladies, if you're watching this, I've got a little tip for you. My wife, there have been times where, you know, I can't see what I'm getting on the back of my head. And there have been times where I've asked my wife, can you just take this razor and, you know, get the spots I've missed for me? It's hard to tell sometimes. And then she comes in, and God bless her soul, she tries, but she'll put barely any pressure on it. Barely any pressure. And I'm like, you can put some pressure on that thing. So if you ever have, boyfriend, brother, father, husband, significant other, ask you to get those spots on the back of their head that they can't reach, you can put some pressure on it without it hurting us, without it cutting us. All right, so here's the real test, is just feeling around. And in just about 5-6 minutes, there's a few things here that I can tell I've missed in the back. But that's just from me missing them, not from the razor not working. The razor has actually done a really phenomenal job for let's just say it, a bargain razor. $2 a blade when you buy the refill packs. And that's what gets us, guys, are the refill packs. Because we can always get coupons to get this part for cheap. We can always find these on sale. But it's the refill packs that end up costing an arm and a leg. And I will tell you again, right now, Harry's has not paid me a dime to say any of this. In fact, I've paid them $15, and anything over, get this, any order over $10 on their website gives you free shipping. So that's pretty much every order. If you get a decent sized refill pack. Again, I didn't really look at their subscription service because I didn't want to be locked into something. I didn't want to forget another recurring payment like Netflix or Hulu, Amazon Prime. Holy hell. Okay, guys. I have been shaving my head off and on since high school. This is the closest shave I have ever gotten on my head. The closest. And you know what? You see this little thing right here? Where is it? Right there? That's like a little mole that sticks out. And every time I shave my head, I end up bleeding. I end up slicing the top of it off. Not with Harry's. That's it. Harry's, I'm sold. I'm done. All right, we're going to rinse the face, rinse the head a little bit. But honestly, the closest shave I have ever gotten with a razor on my head. That's phenomenal. Phenomenal. I will never buy Gillette again. Ever again. I will never buy Gillette again. Now, they did also send me a little one-shot try of this post-shave balm with aloe. So we're going to try that on my head and on my face. Now, that wasn't supposed to be included. It was just something that I didn't pay for this. All right. let's get, doesn't come out of this package very well, but I'm sure when you get it in the intended, you know, can or jar or whatever it comes in. So that's what it looks like, a little bit of lotion. It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. We're going to do the head first because that's honestly where I spent the most time. Doesn't smell bad. It's actually got a very, very light smell. It's not a very heavy smell at all. If it does offer cooling, it's going to be a slow come on, at least for me. It's not like, bam, cold. But you know what? Feel good. I look good. Yeah, looking sexy. Harry's again. Thank you. That was awesome, guys. That was a phenomenal shave, worth every single penny. All right, guys. Catch you next time.